Today we are going to share with you the results of the study we conducted here in Morogoro Municipal, basing on Principle for Administration and Management.
We conducted our study on two films. One was a private and the other one was a public film. A private film was St. Peter Junior Seminary and the public film was Tanzania Police Force. Now let's hear concerning an organization and all that's in it so as we can understand our study.
An organization is a formal planned structure of two or more people in order to achieve a common goal. In any organization, there must be a system of administration and management can be viewed as both a science and an art.
As an art, management can be said as the process of getting things done by and through the people who are organizational resources, and this can be done through the process of planning, controlling, organizing, and coordinating. And as a science, management can be defined as the process that seeks to understand the theories which helps the managers to perform their work, and also it can be considered as the process that speculates possible problems an organization can encounter and the possible solutions to solve them. And administration on its side, it refers to the process of mobilizing the organizational resources and also mobilizing the people to use the organizational resources to fulfill the goals of a given company.
That was a brief introduction on what our study is really about. So let us hear the mission, vision, organization structure, and many more we explored.
The main mission, vision, and objectives of St. Peter's private sector was to produce competent generation in terms of regional as well as educational manner. As a regional manner, the mission of St. Peter's Seminary School was to get new religious leaders as well as to get new generation with the fear of God. But as an educational entity, it was established for the sake of producing new intellectuals.
In the part of Tanzanian Police Force, the mission of Tanzanian Police Force is to provide good quality security services to the peoples and their properties. The vision is to ensure that in a society there is peace and order. The objective of Tanzanian Police Force is to educate the societies on the issue concerning of securities and other things. Another objective of Tanzanian Police Force is to maintain peace and order in the community. Another objective of Tanzanian Police Force is to cooperate with other institutions such as TPDF, PCCB, Tanzanian Prison Police Force, immigration, so as to ensure that securities of the people and their properties.
In terms of management of these two films, that is public and private, I'll demonstrate shortly on private sector, that is St. Peter's Seminary School. Briefly be explained into four ranks, that is the top rank, medium, and the lower and individual employees. At the top rank, there are rectors in that side, that is top rector, vice rector, as well as spiritual director. At the middle level, there are academic teachers, discipline teachers, as well as sports and games teachers, plus the social affairs teachers. But at the lower level is all about students' government, that is head prefect, assistant, as well as general secretaries and the other school student leaders. But at the low, in terms of individual employees, we include cookers, environmental conservers, as well as security checkers. Thank you.
In the part of Tanzanian Police Force, top-level management is held by IGP, Inspector General Police, followed by Deputy IGP, Commissioner of Zanzibar, and many commissioners such as Administration Commissioner, Training and Operation, Foreign Bureaus, Community Engagement. In the part of middle-level managers, this is held by commissioners of various departments such as Department of Weapons, Department of Records and Management, Department of Economic Affairs, Legal Department, followed by Regional Police Officer, RPC, Regional Criminal Officer, RCO, Regional Traffic Operator, RTO. The lower level management is held by Office Commanding District, OCD, followed by Office Commanding Criminal Investigator District, OCCID, followed by District Traffic Officer, DTO, followed by Office Commanding Station, OCS, and the lower level management is held by individual employees and normal policies.
On the part of techniques of work planning, the St. Peter's Junior Seminary has an action plan which shows the yearly timetable. The timetable includes ceremonies, meetings, and other events that should be done in a particular year. Also, the academic office has an accountability of preparing the timetable for the students. The timetable includes the time for waking up, having breakfast, lunch, personal studies, as well as the sleeping time. Also, the spiritual leaders have the accountability of preparing the timetable for the Quietness Week. That in that week, the students are not allowed to meet with anybody outside from the community.
There is a method to plan the activities according to the situation that occur. Those methods are prevention, combating, and investigation. Investigation is done after the problem occurring. Combating is done during the problem occurring, and prevention is done when the problem before starting. For instance, if as a person has already died without understanding who is responsible or causing that situation, police comes at that particular area so as to check or to fight who is directly causative agent of that situation or that problem.
Resource management, the two firms are doing almost the same thing, whereby the responsible department has several roles, such as to ensure that the workers appear to work on time, and also to ensure that the workers are doing their job at an expected performance. In ensuring the workers appear to work on time, at St. Peter's, they have these signing books, whereby a worker has to sign whenever he or she enters the office, and also at police department, they have these signing books also. In ensuring that the workers are doing, they are performing their job at the expected performance, they have these class journals where teachers have to sign whenever they finish to teach, and also students are allowed to make comments and to give their opinion on how the teacher is teaching and things like that.
Human Resource Department is to make sure they solve various problems arising. In St. Peter's, Human Resource Department receives problem from either students or teachers or other non-teaching workers. After receiving the problem, they made a plan on how to solve those problems. Also in police, they do the same. The Human Resource Department receives problem and make plan on how to solve those problems. And those other rules of Human Resource Department is make sure that the wrongdoers are held accountable for their mistake. In every sector, they make their laws that help them in organizing various activities conducted there, and also they use as a guideline that helps them on conducting their activities. So for anybody that went wrong with that laws they made, they punished by Human Resource Department. On the side of staff relationship motivations, St. Peter Junior Seminary School, the members of the workers have the good communication, whereby they are sharing different issues on the side of academics as a team. Also, they have a good communications among the teachers and the students. But on the side of motivations, St. Peter Juniors, the teachers are motivating on the different categories, whereby on the case of the national examination, the students who are scoring the high marks and get A, the teacher concerning the specific subject, they awarded 20,000 as their motivations. Also, teachers who are still studying, they have allowed to do so, where they have still teaching
Communication. In St. Peter Junior Seminary School, communication is well due to the presence of strong leadership. Administrators arrange events which enable all workers to interact with each other. A good example of that events are ceremonies and the meetings. In meeting, there is staff conference and general meeting, whereby in staff conference, all staff members participate, but in general meeting, all staff and non-staff members are participating.
In St. Peter's, just like in the other organization, the film is being affected by Tanzanian policies, laws, and regulations. And this is fine because all the laws and the policies are there in order to ensure that the proper management and accountability among the managers who own the film. But how this has affected the St. Peter's Junior Seminaries. For example, for the student to move from Form 2 to Form 3, he or she has to have the pass mark of almost 50%. But after establishment of the rules and regulation,
a Tanzanian police force also faces a various challenge concerning the laws. For example, being a law that a regional commissioner to be a head of Security Council as well as a central member of political party. Due to that, sometimes a regional commissioner make a decision to favor its political party. Yes, even though that decision was not right, the police cannot judge or question or reject that order because a regional commission is the head of Security Council in his or her region. Thanks.
As it has been explained, let us now turn on the comparison between the two films. First of all, the St. Peter Junior Seminary is a private institution, while
for the case of Tanzania Police Force, it's a government institution.